Hi Libra, here is your ex-partner reading for the month of April. Please, as I always say, if you're not interested in your ex-partner in any way, then obviously this is not the reading for you. I've done the 2-row spread like always. This is the row for yourself and this is for your ex-partner. Now, we're just going to get straight in and get this reading looked at. The first card you have on your side is the 8 of Wands. It is reversed. When the 8 of Wands is reversed, it can talk about how there may be no communication at all between you and your ex-partner in the month of April. It could be that you have blocked them completely, or it could be that they have blocked all communication with you. The thing as well with this is if there is going to be any communication between you both, it may in some way be some harsh communication, because when it's reversed, I tend to think of these as thorns attached to these wands. But like I said, it could be at the moment that there is going to be, you may have had communication in the past, you may not have. But certainly coming into this month of April, there's not going to be any communication, I feel, either coming from yourself or your ex-partner. And if there is, then it may very well be some harsh communication. On their side, we've got the 7 of Swords here. Now, the 7 of Swords, it is upright. It can very much talk about, it can talk about dishonesty. It can talk about how they may very well have done something or said something in the past that they may very well feel that they have gotten away with. But it talks very much, this card, about that coming to the surface, how they're going to be found out. But it can as well talk about how during the month of April, they may literally be kind of sneaking away because they don't want to have to communicate. They don't want to have to deal with this situation at the moment. Like I said on your side, that blocking communication, where they're just not wanting to deal with this in any shape or form. So they'd rather sneak away at the moment than have to stand there and deal with this. In terms of how you may be feeling through the month of April, we've got the 6 of Cups here and it's reversed. When this card is reversed, it talks about our feelings and emotions, the Cups, because it's water energy. But it can talk about you looking back in regards to your ex-partner and the relationship, and maybe having some bitter memories or hard feelings attached to this situation. But it can also talk about nostalgia here, and you may very well be having a hard time disconnecting yourself on an emotional level from this situation. if there's been a block in communication from your ex-partner, that may very well be creating this energy within you, that you may very well feel very upset and very angry that they're not prepared to even talk to you at the moment, that they may have blocked you on all forms of social media. Now, on their side, we've got the Chariot card, which is a major arcana. It is reversed. Now, the thing with the Chariot card, when it's upright, it talks about moving forward, okay? And them being in control of that chariot. When it's reversed, it can talk about an element of oppression and restriction. But it can also talk about taking a break from a relationship. Because they may very well be feeling that this or that relationship you had together was not going anywhere. It can talk about, as I said, taking a break from a relationship or feeling quite hopeless about a relationship. Feeling that the relationship was not going in the right direction. In terms of reconciliation here, we have the Three of Wands on your side. It very much talks, this Three of Wands, about you being very focused and attached to something. You've kind of put the seeds in. You've made, you've set your sights on something. You've planned this and you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for this relationship or this person to come back to you. But we're seeing no communication up here. And we're seeing how it's negatively impacting on you on an emotional level. But we still see you waiting here. Now, on their side, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's number 10 in the Major Arcana. It's a very karmic energy, like destiny. When this card is upright, it talks about major change overall in their circumstances. It can talk about fresh enterprises coming their way. It talks literally about the wheel starting to turn in their favour. Is very much that energy now of anything can happen, anything is possible here. The fact that the wheel is going in the right direction now, it may very well be talking about a change for them. That we may, around the beginning of the month, have them feeling that this relationship was going nowhere. But then we see a turn and a change of events here. Now, this could be talking about a change of events in regards to a reconciliation between you both. But it could as well be talking about, you know, positive change now for them in terms of their life moving forward, separate from this. Your outcome card is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So it could be that your ex-partner may very well be a water sign. But it could as well be talking about how, because you're waiting on something here with this Three of Wands. So you could very well be waiting, as I said, on this King of Cups. It doesn't have to be a water sign, but the King of Cups as an energy is somebody that is emotionally well balanced. Somebody that is very kind, very caring, and very loving. On their side, we've got the Strength card. When the Strength card is reversed, it can talk very much about lacking the strength, lacking inner strength here. It can talk about not feeling good enough, lacking in self-esteem or confidence here. It can talk about surrendering to opposition and a failure to deal with a situation or a person in a way that feels right. Now, I'm going to clarify why this King of Cups is here for you. Please give me further clarification on this King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups? You know what I've just thought as well, if I'm being honest now? Because this King of Cups can very well be talking about you being a Cancer. And it could very well be talking about how, you know, it's in the upright. So we can see, if this is you, we see you in your positive energy here. We see you becoming emotionally well balanced here. But I'm still going to clarify that. Why is the King of Cups here? Give me further clarification on why the King of Cups here. Is it in reference to Cancer? Is it in reference to their ex-partner? Is it a new partner? Why is the King of Cups there for the outcome? Give me further clarification on this King of Cups. Further clarification on the King of Cups. Please give me further clarification on the King of Cups. Here we've got the Hermit card. It is a major arcana and it is reversed. With the Hermit card, it can very much talk about how there may very well, you may start to feel that there is something missing. And you may start to feel that you would prefer at the moment to remain single. But also the Hermit card, when it's reversed, it can show an element of somebody being obstinate. Somebody refusing to face that a certain problems, or certain problems I should say, have partly been created by their own attitude. Now I need to clarify this Hermit card. Please give me further clarification on this Hermit card. Why is the Hermit card over the King of Cups? Give me further clarification on the Hermit card. Further clarification for the Hermit. Further clarification for the Hermit. Why is the Hermit card here? And we've got the Emperor. Is number 4 in the Major Arcana. And it is reversed. In terms of relationship here, when the Emperor turns up in this position, it can talk about a relationship that is unstable. But it can also talk about somebody that needs to be in control here. Somebody that is domineering. Somebody that is very rigid within their thinking. It may very well be talking about how you may very well be trying to gain some control over this situation. It can talk about an unequal relationship here. I'm going to clarify your ex-partner's strength card. Give me further clarification on the strength card. Why is the strength card reversed? What is it that they are lacking the strength in? Give me further clarification on the strength card. Further clarification on the strength card. Right, here we've got the Fool card, and it is reversed. The Fool card, when it's reversed, it can talk about acting naively, and it can talk about acting immaturely. And it's also a warning against making rash decisions. The need to resist pressure. See, it may very well be that your ex-partner in some way is feeling this lack of internal strength now. We're not talking physical strength. So we may see them at the end of the month feeling this way, that they, you know, maybe feeling, as I said, this lack of internal strength here. And it is possible that if you are the Emperor here and you are the one that's being forceful, domineering and trying to be in control here, it may be for some of you that you are going to push here for this reconciliation, or certainly an element of communication. It may very well be that they communicate with you, as we have this Wheel of Fortune here on their side. But the thing is, If they do decide to open up the communication lines with you at the end of the month, as example, we may very well see you then being quite domineering. Maybe, as I said, being quite forceful in your approach to them. Maybe pushing them to make a decision here. Because the Fool card reversed, it warns them about the need not to make rash decisions. There is red flags here. It's very much about the need for them to think before they act. I'm going to clarify one more time. But I'm going to clarify their Fool card. Please give me further clarification on why the Fool card is showing up and why it's reversed. What is it that they need to be careful of? What is the rash decisions that they are being warned against not making? Why is the Fool card in reverse? Give me further clarification on the Fool card. Further clarification on the Fool card. Here we've got the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is not an overly negative card. But it does talk about there being challenges here and obstacles. And the need to try to overcome them. But if you look at this man, he is determined here to battle through this. And that's what this card talks about. It talks very much about there being some challenges here in regards to you two reconciling, or the relationship, you know, the relationship between you both. It may very well be that with this Hermit card, as I said, somebody being obstinate here, maybe you refusing to see that if you are going to use these domineering, forceful tactics, it's not going to help the situation. All it's going to do is create more challenges and more issues. Don't be that Emperor. Don't be so domineering here. If there is a chance for communication, or indeed even reconciliation around the end of the month, don't take on those Emperor qualities there. Because we see with the Seven of Wands, we see there being challenges there. And the need for your ex-partner to persevere here, because the challenges can be overcome. Now, it may very well be that these challenges and obstacles are in regards to the two of you, okay? And that if they persevere here, your ex-partner, then it is possible for a reconciliation to take place. Providing you don't take on these domineering qualities here of the Emperor. Because the Fool card, warning them about making rash decisions, may also be warning them about making a rash decision in terms of walking away. That if you are going to behave in this Emperor way, it may force them to completely feel that they need to walk away from this situation completely. But they've got the Seven of Wands there, which talks about if they can persevere, they can overcome these challenges. It's either going to be the challenges they're going to face in regards to reconnecting with you, because it may very well be you blocking them. They may be the ones that want this second chance with you. And you may be the one that's blocking them. And they may very well need to really persevere here in order to win you back over. It may not be the other way around. It may be them wanting to return to you. But this Emperor, don't be this Emperor. If there's any issues or problems here, you know, with that Hermit card at the end of the month, take on board how you are behaving. Take on board how you may have behaved. Whether you have refused to see the part that you've played in this situation. If the Emperor is not talking about you being in that domineering, need for control type of way, because like I said as well, the Emperor is very rigid in his thinking. And the Hermit card talks about somebody being very obstinate. So it may be the need for you to see the part that you've played here. And the need for you maybe to change your attitudes. If you're carrying this bitterness and these hard feelings around over something that, you know, over the cause of the breakup here, you may need to start to let go of that. You know, you may very well be clinging on to that and maybe throwing that up in your ex-partner's face if you're going to communicate. And you need to stop that. If you want a reconciliation here, then you're going to need to let go of any past issues. Because if you keep carrying this bitterness around, you're not going to be able to move forward. So that does bring this reading to a close. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel. I really do hope this reading resonates with somebody. Libra, I must just say an apology here because I have realised a mistake. I had just finished doing the reading for Cancer. And for some reason, when I got to this King of Cups, I've just realised I did mention Cancer. And I did say that this could be you being the Cancer. Obviously, this is the reading for Libra, and that's who I focused on. The fact that I have mentioned that is either because I had just completed the reading for Cancer, or for some of you, you were involved with a Cancer, because Cancer came very much to my mind with this King of Cups. So let me refresh on this King of Cups. It's either that you were involved with a water sign, or it is the need here for you to take on the energy of the King of Cups, who, as I said, is emotionally balanced, is very loving, very kind, and very caring. So, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.